All right, welcome to our summer program info session. We're going to run over a whole bunch of stuff that we've been creating for this summer. A few new things that I'm excited about kicking off. So let's dive into a quick overview. If you're looking for the TLDR version here to see all the programs we have each month, you can search on the Upper Hand app by month using just June or July, for instance. We also have our summer programs and our single day camps under summer. If you just search summer, and then we simplified all our program info pages on our main website to be a shorter URL. So playpracticebasketball.com/confidence, for instance, will get you the confidence formula slash ball handling gets you to our ball handling course slash sniper gets you to our shooting course and so forth. So making that simpler and more user friendly. I always like to start with a map, just kind of showing you where our programs fit based on what I see as the 5 phases of the player journey. So exploration is really what we call our yellow sock, which I'll show you a chart of in a minute. 7 to 10 year old age group. Ignition tends to be that 10, 11, 12-year-old age group, like fifth, sixth grade. Focus is really 11 to 14, maybe 15 in our system. That's where we do a lot of our 4 week focus courses, just drilling down into different skills at a deeper level. And then confidence tends to happen right around seventh grade, going into eighth, up until freshman year. Like we're trying to build toward confidence at freshman tryouts. And then ambition is really anything above an eighth grade skill level, where it's like, I am going to be the man on my eighth grade team, and I'm pretty confident about going into high school as a freshman. And now I want to raise my sights. Like, I want to make sure I'm making varsity as soon as possible, or maybe even beyond that if I have college ambitions. So the SOC system, one of my happiest moments of an acronym, is the System for Objective Classification of Knowledge and Skill. So we're really trying to separate age from skill level, because not all 11-year-olds play basketball at the same level, just like reading level. So we kind of think of it that way. We're trying to equate their skill level to where we expect them to be able to play. And just overlaying the map I just showed you of the 5 phases, we're kind of expecting them to move up as they age. But again, we're trying to separate age from skill. And so if you come to us as a 11-year-old yellow sock and you're a little behind, we are here to try to jump you 2 or even 3 levels in a year or so to get you really ready for high school. And so a lot of our players come in the green sock. We have a program called the Ignition League that's really designed as a starting point for these guys and girls. And then our focus program is really where we move the needle forward with building a lot of more focused, detailed skills. And we have our confidence formula program that's really designed to bridge that green sock to purple sock, get you ready for freshman tryouts by the end of your eighth grade year and eighth grade summer. So, starting with the confidence formula, this is our flagship program. This is really what we've become known for. And we are doing a new 6 week format, which, based on the feedback we're getting, I think we're going to keep the 6 week format in the fall as well, because everybody likes to get it done faster and a little more intensive and more concise. And so instead of 12 weeks, we're going 6 weeks from June 24th to July 31st. And we've got a significant number of players registered already. So we've got, I think, 5 spots left in the girls program and 4 spots in the boys program. So girls are going to be going in the evenings. This is going to be across 7th to 10th grade, of which we're going to split out with 2 coaches and work on our competition, our breakdown of individual skills in kind of separate cabals of 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10th. Try to keep the competitive parity high. They'll be from 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursdays. And then boys are going to be in the morning. 7th to 10th grade, again, going to be mixed, and 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on the same Tuesday and Thursday of the week. So trying to get this done midweek so that your weekends are free for the lake or the beach. And for the high school guys, if they got a job, they can get to that, or their friends in the afternoon, kind of get their work done in the morning is our goal here. So next up is the 4 week focus. And there are 7 courses that are all in this format of 4 weeks. We now offer it in an individual as well as a group model. And we have an ongoing offer to bundle 3 of them. So where we normally get just the 3 courses at $400 each. If you sign up for 3 courses at once, you don't have to use them all at the same time. You can space them out anywhere over a year's time, but you get 12 Dr. Dish sessions. So that means each time you come to the court for each week of your 3 times 4-week courses, 12 weeks in total, you're going to have a chance to do a Dr. Dish shooting session. If you're not familiar with that, it's a way to get about 300 shots in 30 minutes and get a lot more reps for your player. Whatever topic they're working on, breaking down a skill, a lot of it is tied to shooting. So ball handling, you can get shots off the dribble. Shooting, of course, you're going to get shots with a little more nuanced technique. And footwork, we're going to work on shooting footwork. And so just about any of the courses you do, you can get shooting as an extra session repetition reinforcement of that. And so the bonus here is by signing up for 3 courses at once, you save $1 out of the $1,200 and you get 12 Dr. Dish sessions. So it actually comes out to be about a $1,645 value for $11.99. And this would apply to the individual course as well as the group. So our 3 courses that are coming up in June in the group model. First up is the Layup Maker. We help your player develop Jedi Master level control over finishing. So this is really comes out of a lot of feedback from players and parents where players are just frustrated when they're going to the rim. They have only one option. Refs not calling a foul. They're getting their stuff blocked all the time, or they're just missing. And so we're trying to put the bubble of control in their hands of what they actually can do to both expand their number of options, how they can score on the basket, and make better decisions. So they're not crashing into 3 people and throwing up a prayer, but they're making kick out decisions. They're making different angles and footwork techniques to create better spaces for finishing and just blowing up what the possibilities are so that they can control it and not feel like they're frustrated just having to take it. So this one's going to be running on Wednesday nights starting June 4th from 6 to 7 p.m. We currently have 4 spots left. We're probably going to sell out by the middle of next week as we get through the end of the month and people are looking toward what's happening in June. So the short URL here is playpracticebasketball.com/layup. On Thursday nights, we're going to be doing our new and improved footwork course. So this was formerly known as the Footwork Focus. I decided this year that I really liked taking on the persona of the course. And so we have each course now naming as if you could say, I am a footwork fanatic means I'm really into this thing called footwork, which generally is left as like a vague thing we know we should be good at, but we don't really know a lot of detail about it. So we're really giving your player a download of how to think about footwork, how to make them certain and consistent so that they don't have to think about their feet going forward. They're able to level up their thinking to bigger picture game strategy and know that their footwork's going to be there to take care of itself. So this one's going to be on Thursday with me this month. On June 5th is our start date, 5 to 6 p.m. And as usual, we're filling this one up quick because this is where all of our first timers start. So we have 3 spots left. And I would highly recommend this, even if you've done the footwork course before, maybe in the last year or so, or prior to that. We're going to be doing a pretty serious upgrade in the amount of content and the focus of the content that we're doing. So this might be worth a rerun and a refresher for your player, even if they did it previously. Next up is the Sniper. One of our most popular because it has to do with shooting. It's really our way to massively increase shooting range and accuracy. So our guarantee with this one is that your player will shoot 10 feet deeper range and make 10% shots from their 10% more shots from their current range, or we'll just give you your money back. And really going hard with the guarantee because we've seen such success from the system we have with this. So this one's going to be with me again on the court June 7th on Saturdays. The first day, actually, I will not be there. Coach Ken's going to be covering for me because it is my 16th wedding anniversary on June 7th. So I'll be there the rest of the month, but I won't be there on day 1 for the launch. 5 to 6 p.m. on Saturdays. And again, we got 3 spots left. So if you want to get in on this one, sign up in the next day or 2 because it's going to sell out shortly. All right, next up is a new thing we're piloting this summer, which I'm excited about. We've done a version of this in the past. We're kind of expanding the breadth and depth of it here. So single day summer series. The premise is instead of a week-long camp we're doing a single day to just deep dive on one topic and kind of give your player a 4 hour download, everything we know about a subject, the same as we would normally put into 4 weeks. We're compressing it into 4 hours and trying to launch them off at a different level with that skill set. So you can see the dates here are all listed. The time's going to be the same on each one. So afternoon, half day, 4 hours from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. July 1st is the Footwork Fanatic. July 12th will be the Sniper. 15th is our new Ball Handling Buccaneer, which we'll also have in the 4 week evenings format in July. The 17th is the Layup Maker. 21st is the Mover and Shaker. The 25th will be the Renegade Rebounder. And the 29th is the Defensive Dictator. So you could really get 28 hours of practice with us compressed into the month of July here. So going to be pretty intense for coaches' brains as well as players. This is priced at basically half of our normal 4 week course. So if you do it over 4 weeks, it's $400. We're doing it in 4 hours and doing it for $199 per day. Or you can bundle them together. So we're basically giving you 7 for the price of 5. You get 2 free days at $9.99 if you sign up for the 7 stack bundle, if you want to come to all 7 days in the summer. The URL for this one is just playpracticebasketball.com/summer. That'll give you the page with all the details to sign up either individual courses or to the 7 stack bundle. Next up in the category of 3x3 basketball, our favorite way to coach without saying a word is how I like to describe it. Get players playing really fast, not worrying about mistakes, and really having it enforced by their teammates that they should definitely take that shot because the buzzer was going to run out anyway. So the tournament we're going to be running is June 29th. It is free. So this is our way to just spread the gospel of 3x3. We want more players experience what this is like and getting comfortable playing fast. So you can bring your own team, or you can join what we call the Skittle Squad. Just individual players. We'll kind of group you together, form teams, and kick it off. We like to do a 4-team bracket, kind of round robin. So you'll get 4 games, or you get 3 games in the pool play, and then we'll do playoffs and declare a champion. We're going to have a couple of our training groups actually from our confidence formula group that's just finishing up here at the end of May. We're going to have a group in each of these divisions competing and kind of giving them a chance to test what they've been working on with us this spring and kind of bring on all challengers. So it's going to be fun for me to see how well they're able to perform. So if you got a good team, come and take on our trainees. Would be great to see if they can stand up to the challenge. So the schedule on that day is going to be 14 and under girls division. So really thinking of maybe 10-year-old at the very youngest, but 11, 12, 13, and 14-year-olds. So you can bring your squad. If you're all 14, you might dominate the little kids a little bit. But we're trying to encourage more girls to cross that age barrier that seems to happen at age 12 and get the 11 and 12-year-olds comfortable playing with what it's like at age 13 and 14, size and athleticism of players. Then we're going to have a split division, 12 and under boys division. So really thinking of age 10, 11, 12 again. That'll be 4 to 6 p.m. And then 16 and under boys division will be 6 to 8 p.m. And again, we get a little bit of overlap here. If you're 12 and you're really good, we might allow you to play up in the 16U, but mostly that's going to be 13, 14, 15, and 16-year-olds, getting the middle school guys comfortable playing with freshmen and sophomores and bridging that gap. So this is free. You can bring anybody. Sign up is at 3x3portsmouth.com. I encourage you to share this with anybody you know. Bring a team or tell them to bring a team. And we're going to fill this up and make it pretty fun and competitive over a couple hours for each age group. Next up is the Girls Power League. So this is going to be launching 1 week prior to the tournament. So we're actually going to go, including the tournament, 6 weeks from June to July. So June 22nd, right after the end of school, and 2 to 4 p.m. every Sunday. Again, you can bring a team or you can come solo. You can also sign up for all 6 weeks, or you can just drop in for the dates that work for you with this. But we're going to have a group of 8 to 12 girls that's there competing. We typically get about 4 games per hour. So if we have 3 or 4 teams, you'll actually get 6 games potentially over 2 hours time. And again, we're going to have a few of our trainees and groups competing as teams. So if you've got a squad that you want to come and play together, we really encourage that to have some team chemistry, and it's always more fun to play with your buddies. So again, sign up here is 3x3portsmouth.com. 16 and under basketball summer league. So this one is new because we have the 3x3 Ignition League that we've run for several years on Monday night, primarily for that 12 and under age group. We've noticed, some of our older, more advanced players are kind of getting left out of an opportunity to play. And so we're launching this to kind of fill that gap. So we're going to do I have a typo here, but we're going to do 5 weeks. The 22nd of June will be the first day. Then we have the tournament I just talked about on the 29th, and then we'll go through the 4 weeks of July. So every Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. And again, you can bring a team or you can come solo. And the main benefit of this format, if you're not familiar with it, is that we're playing 10-minute games and we have a 12-second shot clock. So the pace is so fast that A, you don't have time to overthink or hesitate, and B, you don't have time to think about mistakes in the past. It's like go, go, go. If you miss a shot, the next play is already happening. So get with the program and play hard and fast. So same idea here. You can bring a team or you can join our Skittles squad, and we're going to have our competition team joining that group. Next up is the Dads League. So this is really my playmates group. We're going to be doing 4 to 5 p.m. on Sundays starting tomorrow, actually, June 1st. And again, you can bring a team or you can come solo. We normally just choose up sides, pick up style, whoever's there. We'll get teams of 3 or 4 guys and go after it. This is just for 1 hour due to respiration needs, lung capacity, and being in shape. Most of our dads are like me, with kids, not playing or exercising as much as we'd like, and so it's a chance to get some game on and have fun and get some cardio in, but only 1 hour. And we really like to have fun and laugh at ourselves. Like we're all talking about our injuries beforehand and laughing it up when our shot's so rusty we airball it, and really just a fun atmosphere. So if you're here with one of your kids on Sundays with one of our other 3-on-3 leagues, this is a great way to jump in with us and play yourself if you're ready to get back in the game. So same sign up here is at 3x3portsmouth.com. And then the Ignition League, like I said, this is one of our longest running programs, been really successful for that green sock level player, like 10, 11, 12, maybe 13-year-old. So we make this a 13 and under 3x3 developmental league. We offer it year round and we do it on a 4-week cycle. So on average, it's $165 for 4 weeks. In June is actually 5 weeks. So it's a little bit higher price. It's $210 for the 5-week course, and it'll run June 2nd to June 30th. We currently have 6 spots left. We cap it at 12 players so that we can keep the quality high, keep the competitive parity where it should be, and get them playing a lot. And so basically we think about it like a sine wave. We're going to launch them right into playing at the fast pace in the first 10 minutes, and then we're going to break down something, and then we're going to play again, and we're going to break down, and we're going to play again. And like try to get them in that oscillation. It really keeps them engaged, leaning in, and having a lot of fun while they're picking up a few concepts and some individual skills and tying it into a live game atmosphere. So great time for those guys. The last one here is the Exploration League. So this is for our yellow sock category. If you come in and do an evaluation, or if you're in a 7 to 10-year-old skill level, kind of average experience of a couple years in the rec program, like this is really where a lot of players need to start in 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old skill. So we call it the happy middle ground. We're trying to keep them leaning forward, exploring basketball so that we're not getting bored and we're not getting overwhelmed, which is where a lot of players quit in this age group before they really get started. So this is another one we offer year round on a 4-week session. It's $99 a session. It's only 1 hour. So it's 4 to 5 p.m. on Mondays. And we're going to be doing the same 5 Mondays in June. So June 2nd and all the way through the 30th. And we have only 4 spots left. This one's another one that's been selling out pretty consistently through the spring. So expect we're probably going to fill it up in the next week or so. A few people trying to finalize their schedule to sign up. So the sign up for this one is playpracticebasketball.com/exploration. That's it. Does anyone have any questions?